Wow.
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 The one I'm waiting for is the new Vapresso Lux XR Max.
What did I do?
I've got the little vape presser. I can't remember what it's called now. A little pod thing.
Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome to the show. This is episode 12 of the Undesirables thing. I'm just going to get it out of the way. New announcement for everyone. Hey, guess what? Sean, our lovely little tomato up there in the corner, is now... He's
sun-dried.
Official.
Sun-dried.
He is officially a member of the Undesirables crew here.
Oh, I thought it was going to say the Sun-Dried Tomato Club.
Hey!
I just know that in the morning I'm going to wake up and my fucking face is just going to peel off on my pillow.
Either that or it's going to be all fucking tight and wrinkly and shit.
No, it's
he's
all right,
gonna look like
Scooby.
an old man.
Definitely, I'm definitely burnt. Fucking hell. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Hey, we made the
Hey,
executive
fucking
decision when we were all at Expo that we were just gonna make it happen because it seemed necessary anyways. But yeah, it was amazing to see everyone at Expo. Except Mike. Mike was there in spirit and in gaseous form.
I'm everywhere in gaseous form.
I thought I said gash.
I thought you said gaseous form.
Gaseous.
Gaseous.
A
Gaseous.
I will let you know
gaseous.
now, I have booked the hotel already for October.
Oh,
Have you really?
Oh, fucking look at him.
God, I'm gonna have to get back over, aren't I?
Go on. I'm gonna do you wanna go halves, Mike?
If you want.
Cool.
Good, you got already half the price for one night anyways, off of me.
Oh, it looks very milky, doesn't it? Like cloudy.
Where's my phone?
Cloudy with a chance of beer.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What is it?
Beer, you dickhead.
No shit. Sherlock.
Also,
Tomato juice.
yeah, if you haven't
Wrong
noticed,
colour, mate.
we have someone else here as well. It's a J.
It's a Mo.
Yeah, and Mo made it. Yay.
I did.
Oh man, it's good to have the whole gang here. I mean, with the
I know,
exception
right?
of Aiden because he's a once a monther. But yeah, it's gonna be the first Friday show is gonna be a real good giggle then. Get everybody on there. Anyways, what is up, everyone? You sexy YouTube mother lovers. Tons of people I follow on YouTube. Oh no, I'm on
Mother
Top
truckers.
Chat. Let's do some shout outs.
Oh, fuck.
What?
No, that's right. I was on Top Chat as well. I popped it out and it was good Top
I
Chat.
thought you were just going to say, oh, no, it's all right. I was on top.
You lot are lucky. I'm not even signed in on my fucking account.
Jeez. We're on top of our game, right?
I wouldn't be surprised if there was, Lee.
All right. Gonna go through and shout everyone out. Ready? Here we go. Vapor Bunny. Beep, 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 beep. Bunny. There. Good to see Bunny as well and Darren. I love Expo. Just to get to see all the people. Liz Koval K is here as well. Hello, Liz. Lizzie.
Madame.
Hello.
Lizzie.
Hello, Liz.
Great to see Liz as well.
Hello, Liz.
Laura's here. Laura.
What?
She's behind you.
Laura.
We've got Jennyson Designs. Jenny's working on her, she's working on her vlog right now, which will be a good watch there. We've got Stream Element, Vapor Bunny as well. Hold on, I lost my place.
We got chatbot,
Yeah.
Stream elements.
We've got Kaz. Hi, Kaz. We've got Paul Doling. CC Coils, a wonderful sponsor for our show, and amazing guy, Ian. Don't forget to use a code Who Needs Underpants for 25% off your orders if you guys need some coils. We also have Lee Armitage, the Evil Wizard. Hello, Lee. We've got Puddle Jumper 84. What's up, Puddle? We've got ourselves Ben. Ben M is here. How we doing, Ben? Rajan Sagu. Welcome to the show. We've got Vaping Pasty. Evening. We've got a Shrek. Shrek, the barman himself. I think Shrek drank half of the nation's alcohol supply when he was at Expo.
He was hitting it light then.
Yeah, exactly. He's just like riding around with his little scooter and a double pint in his hand. The entire show. We've got Scuba. What's going on, Scuba? Is Grizz sunburnt or my phone playing tricks? Nope.
Your phone's playing tricks.
No.
Adjust the cue.
It's lighting. It's all the lighting.
He doesn't believe in sunscreen, apparently.
Adjust your cue.
We've got, did I mention Paul Doling yet? And either way, hi, Paul Doling. Emily K. How we doing, Emily? It was great to see her as well. Whoa, my chat just jumped down to the bottom. Andy Summerfield, aka Granddad, is here. How we doing? We've got a Wired Talk with Big G, the man behind the music. Yeah. G, aka One Man Stands, has done the intro music and outro music show. So generously, make sure you check out his channel. He constantly posts riffs and music of all different sorts. John Paul Glasgow, how we doing? Is there anyone else I missed? You guys see anyone? I don't think so. I think I'm all caught up now. Martin Saunders and Lisa Simpson. Hey, okay. That is the shout outs. Jay, wow, Jay, you drinking that quick, man. Slow it down.
Okay, Dad.
No, you're fucking laughing at. You're going to get a bollocking for not wearing sunscreen.
You meant to savor it. You got to savor it.
That's getting redder by the minute. I've got to
It's
say
fucking
it.
horrendous. It's
Yeah,
starting to sting as well.
he's going to start laughing.
I think in about an hour's time. How long's this show? An hour and a half, 2 hours? I think in about an hour's time, I'm going to shed my skin
It's just going to fall off.
like a lizard.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not being funny. I'm glad you haven't got my background.
Well, you
Yeah,
got to see it.
Like
This
this.
is
Like,
sharp.
come on.
He is your background, Mike.
Well, there's that.
Oh, man. So,
Yes, don't drink that too quick.
I know. I'm trying not to. I'm frightened of getting
Get told
robbed.
off.
well, those Moretti's are really, they're small bottles, aren't they? They're like,
Yeah, the little baby bottles.
yeah. I drank one of those pretty quick, I'll admit. I wanted to go to bed. I was like, okay, one more beer. Hayden gave me a beer.
Oh, I see. So you're allowed to drink your
Sis.
drink. You're allowed to drink your drink really
calm
quick.
down. Fucking hell.
You
I know.
drink.
Fucking crazy bastard.
Jay, you're meant to savor it, okay? You gotta swirl it around.
Flavor the flavor.
You fucking shitting me. It tastes good. Got to drink it.
Bastard.
Oosh.
Sorry, I got another.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Or maybe is it just a small glass?
Make
then?
sure you take that one a bit slower, Jay.
Oh yeah, it is it's a small glass. It's a beer tasting glass from
Oh, okay.
that company. That
Hey, you want to go and get my glass out of the cupboard?
the Stein.
Yeah.
I ain't got enough cans to fill it.
If you change the green background, you won't clash and look as red, says Jenny.
I don't care how red I look.
Just insert
To
a
be honest.
picture of like cherry tomatoes behind you. It'll just be one of them.
Right, hang on then. I'll do it. You'll have to fucking bear
All right.
with this.
If Jay had his background on that he had during Coffee Talk, then
You want me to put that
No,
background
no.
Do it for the bang.
No, I already have a screenshot. It's fine.
on? Do you really? I bet
I
you
didn't-
do as well.
I didn't do it. Okay, I must admit I didn't do it. I'm not going to tell you who did.
Well,
We
I
have a
mean, the
spy
only other
among us.
person that was
Imposter among us here.
the only other person that was on their computer at the time is Jenny.
Good night.
It says it all.
Night, dude.
Hey, we've got Jane Dodd as well. Jane, how we doing? Jane,
Jerry the Berry.
Jane won herself another award at Expo. Congratulations to Jane.
Another well-deserved award.
Yeah.
Best dessert, key lime cheesecake.
Oh,
That stuff is fucking banging.
Yeah,
mate, you know when I've done the lick test, like it was fucking awesome.
made me want cheesecake.
It actually tasted like
Could've-
cheesecake after. It was
Yeah,
fucking
I could have
crazy.
drank the whole bottle.
The layers, like it was the layer of it was like phenomenal.
So now we
Wow.
have Jane, the multi-award winning e-liquid Shoutouts. Make sure you use the code "What's your favorite cheese" for 20% off your order. Make sure you contact her on her various socials: Facebook,
Nick.
Instagram, and Discord. What?
Give yourself a pat on the back.
What?
You remembered to say multi.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
and
Multi.
other announcement. It's another announcement. It's my birthday. Hey.
Happy birthday, you old git.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, I'm catching
Ian,
up to you.
You old bastard.
Facebook,
Catching us up.
dude.
I said Facebook. Facebook.
No,
Instagram.
no, I'm talking to Ian. Sorry.
Oh,
You're catching us up, Nick.
Sorry. Yeah.
What are you, 39 now?
Fuck off. I'm 36.
Oh,
Happy 70th birthday, Nick. God damn it, Shrek. I just keep getting older by the second here.
It's a hard life.
also. Yeah! Nice. Yes. Oh, all right. That's a lot of red on the screen.
That'll do.
Also, we're getting very close to being eligible to monetize again, so that's cool. Even though we don't really do anything with that, but hey, something.
yeah. And a big congratulations to Mo as well. Hitting the 50 followers on his
Yeah,
Twitch?
yeah.
Oh,
Well
yeah.
done.
Make sure you pop a link.
Can I get a
Can
yeah?
I get a moderator?
Yeah.
Remember what I yelled that across the car park? Wait, you were kind of pissed then because you were going to the toilet, and I was like, "Can I
Mate,
get a
I was-
yeah?"
I was pissed all weekend. Like
Yeah. Well, you were with Aiden. What do you
Non-stop.
expect?
I was trying to be honest with you, I was trying to just avoid the hangover by instead of like waking up in the morning and like toughing it out. I just thought, you know what, get myself over to Expo and get a beer.
Ugh.
Hair of the dog.
I
Yeah, it was
drank
fucking brilliant.
earlier and earlier every day we were there. So like it started off at like first day on the Friday B2B. I had one at 4, and then I had like one more, and then we went back drank at the hotel. And then on the Saturday I had my first one at like 2, and then on the Sunday I had my first one like right when we got there at like noon.
Shrek said I was sober Saturday. I 100% was not sober Saturday. That is a vicious rumor.
You weren't.
Yeah, I was definitely not sober on Saturday. Saturday was probably the worst day.
You couldn't do fuck all. I was like, oh, he couldn't even drive. Like, any point. That's why he stopped an extra night.
Pardon me. Oh, it was an awesome weekend. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
It was
Good to see everyone again.
Yep. We
It was a right good laugh.
we're still
weekend.
one of these days we're gonna rent out the entire Sabs hotel. Have it. Even though we're not Sabs anymore. We're still Sabs on the inside, you know what I mean?
We'll have to get a big giant magnetic sticker thing.
Yeah,
Right? The undesirable
with
hotel.
a big cock and balls on it.
We'll just
Here are big, massive, hairy knackers.
take a walk. We'll take a walk over to the
Yeah,
carvery.
me and Grizz. What, a pair of hairy knackers?
It's nice to have a pair.
Oh, wait. Oh. A matching pair at least.
Oh.
It's all right. It's just
Like I
pop a
say,
couple-
it's just nice getting everyone together, innit?
yeah.
It's fucking great.
It was good.
It was
Fucking
fun.
Brilliant.
It was good.
Jizz.
It was good, Jizz. You heard it here first.
I loved it. You know what? I love the first day on the Thursday when Sean eventually got there after losing or forgetting his wallet back home. Sean,
What's his name? Jizz.
Fucking
Say that,
thing,
Jizz.
Hold on,
Class.
we'll go through it chronologically here. So first thing is Jenny and I took the train in. Once again, met up with Victor at the train station, and took a taxi over to the Prem and got a couple of drinks, as you do. We were too deep when we found out that Sean forgot his wallet at home. He had to go back half hour and then back to pick up Aiden. They were sat at Aiden's eating sausage sandwiches for like 2 hours.
No, we ate them on the road. We ate them
Um,
on the road. We didn't have time to have the nice slap up breakfast because I fucked everything up.
So you were on the road. Aiden's attempting to film, and for about 10 miles or so, you got the intro done to Aiden's vlog.
Yeah, it was so fucking funny that.
You too, I
I
swear
don't
to
want
God.
giggle fits.
Yeah, you're like little children. You just keep giggling and making each other giggle.
Well, it was so funny, honest.
Greedy cunt. So you had your sausage sandwiches on the road. You made it there, and then not only did you gift Victor steak bake,
Yep.
but then you kept ticking because you're so like excited, and you're
Yeah.
just going, "Hello."
Did you see Vic's face when I turned around and says, me and Aiden have clubbed together to get you a nice little present
Oh
because
yeah.
of all the things you do for us?
Oh yeah.
And he's like,
"What did you do?
what did you get? What did you do?
And this is all after Jenny gave her gifts to Vic as well. And
Mhm.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say what those gifts are until the vlog comes out, but it was genius. It's very apparent of one of the keys to Victor's heart is a steak bake. Honestly, you just if Vic's ever in a bad mood, you just slowly hand him a steak bake and walk away quietly.
That's what I'm saying. We gave him a
Yeah.
steak bake. He was in a class mood all weekend.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when your
Class
weekend
mode.
starts off that good, you know.
I did several little wheeze, Paul. Lots of little wheeze. A plethora of wheeze.
plethora. But yeah, it was really good to see everybody there, and we had the nice chill Thursday all together. And then Friday B2B day. You went. Oh no, that's right, because Jizz. I just noticed your name.
Changed it just before.
So you got the Hive and the passes to get in on the Thursday, and you got to experience it firsthand. What it looks like setting up Expo, Sean.
Yeah, big thanks to Jane for that as well. It was
So
pretty awesome.
You gave your thoughts in the vlog. What do you think? Just
It was weird seeing it like that.
yeah.
Like, we all see it. We go in and it's all done. Everything's built. I always thought that all of those stands, they were like kind of flat packed
Inflatable.
down.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, there was actually inflatable
He's been blowing them up.
Yeah, that's why my face is all red. Nothing to do with the sun. UV rays. Yeah, it was weird. I always had this thought that they used to get transported from shore to shore. I used to think they'd get collapsed down, took over, but they don't. They build them on site. I mean, we were watching them bend the MDF round the actual displays and everything to curve it and all that kind of thing. It was weird to see. Really weird to see.
Yeah.
Nice thing to see as well, though. Like to see it from that side of it.
Yeah. Well, when you've never experienced that before, it is something for sure. Because before everyone gets in, it's literally just carpet and divider walls, basically. And everyone has to set up their tables and displays and blah blah blah. So
I mean, it was quite far on when we went in. It was still quite far on, but you were still there was people filling stands, painting them, and everything. And I just genuinely didn't think it was done like that.
Because they do it like couple days in advance. I think they get started a few days early. Yeah. Oh well, CC Coils is not even carpet. Yeah, they lay down that carpet like hours before. Crazy. Other things is some show circuits are the way you'd imagine, with the booths being shipped around as kits. That's true, yes. Like a lot of the stuff doesn't get broken down completely, but
It just didn't. The only thing I'll say about it does not seem very cost effective the way they did it. Do you understand what I mean?
you'd be
Like they must cost a
surprised.
fortune. Some of them stands must cost an absolute fortune to make on
Yeah.
site.
Yeah.
You know, like a fortune. And bearing in mind I think they've just been Paris, Hall of Vape, and some of them have travelled all 3 shows, and then they were going over to Italy, Dubai. I mean,
Yeah,
imagine
you
how
would
much
thought
they
it'd
must
be
have
like
spent.
pop-up stands, wouldn't you? But
Yeah.
like you said, like and seeing on the vlog, like you and Aidan talking about it, like you were just saying, bending the MDF round and fucking all that wood filler and everything and
It
painting
was weird to
and
see
stuff.
the UL stand getting painted. I was like, what?
That's what I'm
Wild.
saying. And they've obviously had to employ people in there to build it, like to paint it. I don't know if it was some of the people, the paint wise, I don't know if it was some of the people that were running the stand or whatever. I haven't got a clue. But like I say, there was a lot of hands on deck, a lot of labour to pay in there.
Yep.
It all
So
comes off the marketing budget, doesn't it?
I was gonna say
Yeah.
it's probably more cost effective to do it that way than actually ship it. Shipping is expensive too.
Mhm.
So yeah, and then the Thursday we got, or you guys got back to the hotel and everyone started drinking. So we had 3 cars backed up to the where the picnic tables are.
With the
And-
back doors open.
Yeah, with the boots open and just drinks were flowing. Everyone was in a good mood, having a good time. It was A Up, it was Shrek, and it was Iz. And what else did you have in the back of your van?
Me.
Yeah.
Loads of corkscrews.
Loads of corkscrews. And
A ninja.
Did you even take that out?
No. I was far too drunk to carry my ninja across the grass, man, every night.
You spent 180 quid at what was it, Asda? You went to?
160. It was between me and Aiden, but
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, a lot of that was drink as well. You know, it wasn't just food. There was probably 40 quid's worth of food that could have been cooked. Do you know what I mean? Like
could have been,
40
wasn't.
40 quid each. You know. And what was even worse is when I took you shopping,
Yeah.
I got Pop-Tarts as well,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I did not need at all.
Didn't need, didn't eat. I think I gave them to you on the last day.
And he left a pack.
Oh yeah, you left a
bet you
pack
had
as
them.
well. Yeah.
You did, you naughty, naughty boy.
Oh, he just doesn't like to waste things like other people.
No, you can't waste food.
No, I agree.
So the Friday, I got there on time-ish. I never made it for when people were walking through the tunnel. I like to take my sweet ass time. Whatever. There was basically one stand that everyone was interested in, and everything else was just a load of just meh.
Would that be the Downpost Stand?
The Downpost Stand, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
and also kind of the UL, because once we found out that they were giving away kits to anyone with a social media account, basically, you had a press pass and a somewhat decent following on any given social media platform, they were just going to give you a kit. I ended up getting myself a Caliburn A2S. Jenny got herself a Caliburn X, and eventually got a Caliburn Coco 2
I
from
got a
Dylan.
Coco A3. Didn't want the Cocos.
I gave mine to M, my Coco 2.
Yeah. So that was cool. And then the Downpost Stand had a bunch of new stuff on it, because they had BP mods and
Vapors Cloud.
Vapors Cloud as well. And that's where Bogan and Grim were.
Which was very apparent as soon as you went to that expo. You knew exactly which stall was the Downpost Stand, like 100%.
Yep.
Yeah.
Straight away, it was rammed all the time. Couldn't get anywhere near.
Yep. And then I guess Bogan wasn't super psyched about the guy running the stand because he was a knob jockey and wouldn't let him give out product to people that he wanted to give product to.
No, I noticed that as well. We noticed
Yeah,
that.
he wasn't happy at all.
No.
But then he also seemed like kind of a dick because he would take the payment, the card reader with him, where if you went to get food or something or walked away from the stand, he took the card reader with him so no one could pay for anything. So half the reason that stand was so jam-packed the whole time was because the guy
People
wasn't there to pay. Yeah.
Bam, innit?
So
Man.
that was interesting, but otherwise that was the stand to be at. You know, if you're gonna hang around anywhere, it was either that or the Ohm Zone. Obviously, Ohm Zone was like a mini.
Oh, it was phenomenal.
It was like home. It was like home base.
It was like a mini expo. It was like a mini expo, like Expo used to be, inside of the Expo as it is now.
Yeah. It's basically like if you actually care about vaping and vaping culture and all that, just stay in the Ohm Zone. It's the only place for you in Expo. The rest of it is a load of just stuff.
I walked around once or twice. Like you said, I didn't even make it all the way around. I just couldn't be asked.
They had some nice stuff on the, what was it? The SX Mini stand. They had some nice gear there, but none of it was for sale.
Yeah, I love that.
Wow.
He was like, oh, look at this. Look at these. They're not coming out for a month and a half.
Right.
I was like,
But
is anything for sale today?
That
and
was
he was
just
like, no.
that was such a tiny little
yeah, you would have
typical
thought it
Chinese side stall vendor thing, like where you've been to shows before, and SX Mini have just had like a big class stand.
I think it was
it was like a little side stand, wasn't it? Like a like a sort of like an indie stand sort of.
My first expo, they had a massive booth, and they had like these glass cases, or probably perspex, but cases, and they had all the mods just sitting on these little magnetic, like floaty stands, and they were rotating. And I'm like, damn,
yeah, that was cool.
That looks class. And now they're just like, shoved in a corner. Gigantic stands, like 30 by 30s. For disposables, every shape, size, color, flavor, everything.
That was the only thing. Like, obviously, I haven't I've done a bit of a vlog from the expo and stuff, and I was saying on there that it, like in my opinion, the expo seemed a bit stupid. Because if you think about it logically, right, disposables are so readily available to the average consumer. You can get them in 7-Elevens, petrol stations, fucking supermarkets, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
It's not really a thing. Like, it in my head, I couldn't get the concept around it. Like, that should have been more a showcase for the hobbyist vapors.
It's just beyond me.
It's
so
just
many.
stupid.
And
it's like, you come look at our disposables. You can get them everywhere and anywhere.
They had stands, like you say, that was massive.
They were huge. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, massive stands.
What it is, I think what it is now, because it's the market at the moment, disposables, they went there to see, like, you know, because...
But give us pod kits or something.
You can OEM them. Like, you can have your own shit printed on them and all that shit. And so it's just a case of, like, they was doing wars with themselves to see if they could beat the next person cheaper to get a bigger deal for someone else that wants them.
But you got to remember as well, though, that's what an expo is, isn't it? That's what an expo is. We go there not for the expo now.
No.
But on the flip side of it, half of them was, like, showcasing, like, 6,000 puffs, 9,000 puffs.
Yeah.
Like, they're all illegal. There's no point in having them over it. Oh, look what you could have had.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
To be fair, I feel like it's more an industry expo at this point because it's not for the consumers. It's for the shops trying to white label custom disposables for their shop. And,
exactly that.
You know, it's more that. And that's why people were walking around. And it's like, that's all well and good. But it appears on the outside like it is an expo for people. And it's really not. At the end of the day, they don't give a shit if they even sell tickets because it's for the vendors going up to other stalls and going, oh well, I need to order 10,000 of your disposable
Like,
there with my name
internal
on it.
B2B between them. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
So
The
like,
thing is, as well, I think there's a lot of campaigning going on at the moment to get rid of the 2 mil tank limit as well.
There is.
So if they got rid of the 2 mil tank limit, then you'd be able to have 6,000 puffs, 70,000 puffs, or whatever they do.
But it still doesn't defeat the fact that it is pointless to vape disposables, because it's literally just causing more.
You're just throwing money away.
Yeah, you're throwing money away, and you're making more problems for landfills and all that.
Oh, it was so unbelievable. So there was one company that I haven't seen in years. Fucking years. Kangatech.
Oh yeah.
They had such a good concept. It was really good. So basically it was like a mod, I don't know, so about this big, but it was in 2 halves. But so basically you had the battery and you had the tank bit, and then you pulled it out and then you chucked one bit away. But they made it so backwards, it's unbelievable. The battery was the smallest bit, and then all the casing that went around it was the part with the tank in it, and then you throw that bit away and keep a dear little battery. And I was like, you've done this all wrong. You needed to change that around, keep the battery and all the plastic there, and then just throw the cart away and replace that. Like, it's just unbelievable.
Jay was trying to communicate with the poor little Chinese woman going, oh, you should have done it this way. And she's just like, you want to buy?
No.
Yeah, I've got one in my bag as well.
Yeah. It's like, no.
The concept's good.
But the thing is, like,
it's the wrong bit that you're throwing away.
So many like reviewers refuse to review disposables that they are not getting precise feedback. It's just like, well, people are buying them, so that's good.
Yeah.
Now that one that we had off that stand, that guy gave to me, didn't he?
And he said the Kato Bar Mini was the only one I liked. Then having a natter on WhatsApp, and I suggested doing Nick Salts of their flavors. He's going to suggest that they do. Yeah, the one that Jizz gave to Jenny. That sounds weird.
Jizz.
The one that Sean gave to Jenny was actually really nice. It's like a sour peach.
Sour peach.
Jenny loves peach, so that just works.
Peaches.
Yeah.
Such a throwaway society. It's just, I don't know.
I think if I was there at Expo this time round, there would only have been 5 stands that I went to see.
One would have been the toilet stand.
Death Wish mod.
I don't like Death Wish mods.
What?
I've had one before and I don't like them.
What? Okay. What would your 5 stands be?
Shoutouts.
Yeah.
CC coils.
Yeah.
Dospo.
Yep.
I'd have gone to see Vape Smarter.
Don't remember.
Some gorgeous mods. He was in the Home Zone, Vape Smarter.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was in between Jane and Exceptional Vapes, I think, if I remember. No, he was in between Jane and Phil, Black Rose Elixirs.
Yeah, both.
The other one was Turnwood FX.
Yeah, it was all in the Home Zone except for Davpo. And Davpo had the opportunity to be in the Home Zone, and they refused it.
But I think that's going to change.
Let's hope. It'd be nice to have a major vendor in there, like an actual, like international kind of like big vendor. Yeah, I think it'd change the whole vibe and atmosphere. Imagine, but like then no one else will be even going around to the other stands. They're all going to be in the Home Zone. The entirety of the people will be in that Home Zone because.
Well, maybe they'll start to listen.
Well, I don't care as long as it's not near the stage. That's good.
But you got to remember as well that there's also like as much as we all love to go to the Home Zone, like there will be £1 million deals made on that big red carpet.
Yep.
There will be £1 million deals made out there where someone's going in, like the on B2B day especially, going up to these companies and buying like 30,000 devices or whatever, like wholesalers and stuff like that.
One of my experiences with an expo as a brand, selling my brand Blaz, was driving down to Chattanooga, Tennessee, 12-hour drive.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. And when we got there, we had a plan in mind. We said, okay, first thing, we're going to divide and conquer. Half of us were going to go in and set up. The other half, we're going to go around to the local shops and see what the, just see what's up, basically. See how they're, like, what they do, how they sell their liquids and all that. So right off the bat, the people that were going around to the shops basically got nowhere because the shops would either sell their own liquids or they only wanted like bigger brands like, Vaptasia and all that. So we're just like, okay, well, you try it. They're like, oh, well, boss isn't here, so you could like leave samples if you want. And it's just like, this is going to end up in a bargain bin and they're not even going to try it, but here, take it. So after that, the first day of the show, there was like a load of people that just didn't show up. They like got the booth and everything, and they just didn't show up to the show. So half the booths were empty, and the general public just was not even there. And I'm like, what the hell is this? It's like, there's no one here. But during that show, we got one of our biggest wholesale contracts ever. And it was a customer that had purchased on the spot 600 bottles that day, which is a pretty big sale. And then also was a repeat buyer of roughly that same amount. And I think one time he even got like 1,000 bottles off of us. So even though the show was dead and like kind of not great, we still ended up winning because we got that big deal. And it's like, well, booth is paid off, no problem there. And then it doesn't matter if we get a single other sale. It's already good to go. All we needed was that one contract. And that's pretty much how it was as far as I could tell for Jane. Like, you don't sell a ton of stuff at the expo. It's not the single bottle or 2-3 bottles that you sell at the show. It's about making the contacts and
it's the
networking and connecting with the people. And it's just to save face as well. It's like, hey, we're here. We're supporting our community. This is what, the state of UK vaping is. And, we're still out here just doing our thing, which is awesome. And then as far as I could tell, Jane also made a pretty significant deal with not a distro, but like I think it was a shop or something.
It was a shop, yeah.
Yeah, she got a couple hundred bottles sold. So she was happy. And then she won the award and made her even more happy.
Nice.
It was amazing that as well. We're all stood round. Did they just say Shoutouts?
Yeah.
And I looked over to the Shoutouts stand, and I'm like, Jen still stood there, kind of being Shoutouts. I'm like, and it was.
Yeah.
I think Ian CC ran over and dragged her away from a customer.
Yeah. So it's unfortunate that the state of the vaping industry is what it is. But I don't see it changing that much because we always say, oh, we don't want that many disposables. We don't want that many. Well, guess what? There's 1 million disposable brands out there. And half the time you look at the floor plan, the map, and it says Angertech, UL, eLeaf, all these big brands. And then when you get up there, they're selling disposables.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
on the wagon.
It's like, oh, look, Horizon Tech's going to be there. Maybe they have a new tank out or something. Nope. Disposables. Spire. All of them. Like, everyone. Like,
yeah, where the fuck was Aspire?
Nowhere to be found.
I mean, look, back in the day, right, you used to have fucking Evo Vape as well. You used to have Evolution Vaping.
Yeah.
And that stand was always absolutely rammed. If you wanted to buy something there, you were going to be waiting an hour.
Yeah.
At least to buy something.
Didn't they have a fucking... Was it them that had that light up message going around the fucking thing? They were next to the ICOS stand and it said, fuck IQOS.
Yeah.
on the big fucking thing right next stand. They typed it into the message thing that was going around the banner at the top of this stand. That was fucking quality.
I definitely saw Heat Not Burn company there as well. No one was walking around looking at them.
Yeah.
And then,
I mean, the heat did burn. Jizz.
Fucking Jedi.
Okay, now.
Heat is on.
Like vine ripened.
I had a good day at Airsoft though, just so you know.
Oh, there you go.
Today?
I don't see little. Well, you couldn't see the red marks on his face because it's already so red.
You can see where I've had my glasses on though. Like I have my safety glasses on. You can actually see
his googly eyes.
Hi ho, Silver,
away!
See, speaking of airsoft and that, because obviously that's what industry I've moved into now. Like we'd done a whirlwind visit to Germany to an expo. It was insane. Seriously, insane.
Didn't you go for the day as well?
All
the way to Germany, all the way back in the same day.
So literally, we got up at 5 o'clock in the morning, got a plane straight over there, bought one train, got off the train to the exhibition center. We'd done whatever it was, 4 or 5 hours, back on the train, back on the plane, home again.
Fucking hell, mate. That's dedication right there.
That show was massive. I've never seen a show that big. It was fucking huge. There must have been about 20 halls full of different stuff, because it was like an outdoor shooting, camping, survivalist stuff. So you had different areas. So you had real guns, then you had ones that was doing camping gear, and then all the other stuff. Then there was an airsoft zone, and then there was a shotgun zone, and it was fucking amazing. Seriously, it was so different to an expo.
Yeah,
but kind of the same, if that makes sense.
But was it more of an industry expo and not business to consumer?
I mean, well, it was everything.
Yeah,
literally everything. We went there and we met up because the person that I work for, I've known him pretty much most of my life. He's been in the game for 10, 12 years now, and he knows all the big companies like WE Tech, ICS, Gunfire, E-Bike. It was just crazy. And he said it was good to network because he's been doing business with these companies for so many years, but they don't know who they are. So it was good to put a face to the name.
That's the biggest thing about an expo. That's the biggest thing about an expo is the networking. It's the networking side of things. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Anyone can go to an expo and buy a gear, but if you can put a stall up and sell fucking 70,000 of what you're fucking selling, that's what it's there for. It's mad. Even just to get your name known.
Do you know what the biggest airsoft brand is at the moment that took the biggest amount of money last year?
What was it?
Novrich. YouTuber brought out his own stuff, collaborated with someone, and he's just smashed it. He done I think his annual turnover last year was 55 million. It was mad. It was fucking.
What stuff did he bring out? Is it guns or is it suits or what?
You know Novrich is, don't you? He's a sniper dude. He's one of the most famous sniper YouTubers that you know.
I don't really follow it on YouTube, to be honest. The only person I ever watch is Kicking Mustang. It's the only person I ever watch.
But yeah, I like Kicking Mustang. Anyway, I went off tangent a little bit there. Let's get back onto the thing. I'll just see a comment in the chat there about the HHC. That
lethal,
dangerous shit.
Yeah, somebody passed
out.
Yeah,
I was actually in a Facebook chat with them on one of the groups and give them a little bit of information on that.
Yep.
That's fucking naughty because they've altered it by hydrogenation or some shit like that, and they've done something with the molecules and it takes it from a THC to a HHC, but essentially it's the same thing. And no one told him what it was, and he was. I
think that was the worst thing they could have done was the way they kind of marketed it there.
Yeah,
no one said the actual. If they were wanting to use HHC for, for a long time, or they were wanting to keep it, push its face into the industry, right? If they were wanting to do that, they did it in the total wrong way. Yeah, because they're gonna. As soon as the press get hold of that, or someone collapsed from a vape device.
Yeah,
but it was. They was only told that it was it's stronger than CBD. No one told them anything else.
Yeah,
it did actually have signage on the stall though saying that it was HHC, but it was very small and easy to miss as well.
But who the fuck knows what HHC is?
Yeah, of course.
Hardly anyone. It's a new thing. Yeah. Okay, HHC was invented by some guy in 1947 or whatever it may be, but it's not been commercially out there ever. It's only just recently, within the last, I'd say since 2020, that it's coming out commercially.
Yeah.
And that guy was there, hit a few on this one, hit a few on this one,
hit
a few on that one, mate. That's enough to OD anyone.
He absolutely, honestly, from what I've heard, but there was quite a few had a couple of naughty turns. Do you know what I mean? Like, pulled a couple of whiteys. I mean, I know the guys from the Saturday show. They had a bit of it, and they weren't, they were wrecked, but they weren't poorly off it. But they knew what they were vaping as well.
But imagine someone like just for argument's sake, someone that's got like mental health issues and their anxiety levels are a little bit, and they've managed to get to the show, whatever, and they've had a bit of that, the unknowingness and the unexpected rush that you're going to get from that.
Well, and Jay, you speak from experience.
Exactly my point. Exactly my point I was trying to make when I got fucking spiked that one time. Yeah. Like the unknowingness, like it smacks you 10 times as hard. If you know that there's a potential you're going to get a buzzer for that, then okay, like you're mentally prepared for it. But if you don't know none of that and then it hits you, the guy was outside and he couldn't even breathe. His body was that relaxed and like he couldn't breathe at one point. He was forgetting to breathe. Like the ambulance had to come and everything. It was fucking shocking. Like that is wrong. And there is a big grey area because HHC is not illegal.
But that's the problem. It's going to be if that's the way they're going to push it. If that's the way they're going to push it, it will end up where the loophole will be closed.
Yeah, definitely. As quick as that. If they wanted to make something of that, like you said, they should have marketed it and done a load of other stuff in the right way. Pushed it out there in the right way. Got a load of like advocates to back it and stuff like that, but nah, it's just mad. Yeah, they should have been shut down, to be fair. Like, it was crazy.
I don't think that should be something that is allowed to be sampled. You can show it, you can have it, you could go, this is the device, like this is what it has inside, blah, 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 but I don't think you should be able to sample it.
Come on, move.
I mean, even that though, mate, like if they've got like different flavors sat on the stall, right, there should be kind of a limit. If you've never had something like that and you didn't know 100% what it was, you've never tried it before, and you hit every single flavor on that fucking stand, it's gonna fuck you. It's gonna fuck you. If they turn around and says, have a try on this, and then weren't allowed anymore, I would kind of understand it, because you could see they kind of like safety in mind. But fucking hell, what the fuck was that?
That was probably buzzing themselves. Like, oh, what's how many drops he takes? Like, here he goes. Look,
someone's just released a demon. But yeah, I think it was not so much dangerous for the. Well, it could have been dangerous for the people. I think they were quite lucky that no one got really poorly and ended up. Someone could have collapsed, smashed the red open, or what? What I mean? You don't know. You genuinely don't know. But I think the way they've done it was just very, very silly, if that's what they wanted to do as a business.
Yeah, they've exploited the grey area to their disadvantage.
Right, and I think it's that's part of the reason they're so cagey about it in the first place, and they don't tell people what it does, because it's like, yes, this will get you high, and if you say that right off the bat, people will be like, okay, well, I don't think I want that, But at the same time, it's like, if you don't tell people that it'll get you high, then people will be shocked. I, for one, I think I would be the same as like Jay, where it would be a shock to your system. Anxiety levels would spike, paranoia, and all of a sudden you're just like, what is happening?
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest worry.
It'd be the unexpected.
Yeah. And I think
they didn't tell them nothing.
I think it's scary for people that want to go to Expo to try new stuff and all that. Have a look at all the stuff, knowing that kind of thing could happen because you've tried something that you didn't really know 100% know what it was.
I'm not sure they did.
Well, it's kind of like
you're probably right.
It's the same thing when like vape companies mark their disposables as 2%, but they're actually 5%.
Yeah, I mean they got a big slap for that as well.
Yeah, well they weren't invited back. That's what happened. You noticed a distinct lack of Lossberry. So, yeah.
There was a lot of other different Marys there, though. Strangely enough.
Lord.
Found Mary.
Yeah.
Oh, go on, mate. I think you're right. They should have been telling people what they was in it.
Yeah,
definitely. They should have been mentally preparing them.
I personally would have been going back and getting sample after sample after sample.
Yeah, well, we know that would have been you.
Mike would have just pulled up a stool and just said,
Mike, to be honest with you, you would have put a few fucking lugs in it and then you wouldn't have been able to move. Like, I see people, because you know Johnny off the stage, he had a little booth next door to him with a sofa in there and that. Mate, there was people fucking vegging out on the sofa there. And I was like, what's wrong with that? Oh, they've been on that stuff next door. Fuck that.
It was fucking crazy stuff. Like some of the people, honestly, Pugs got hit with it big style. But again, the thing is like you said before, Jay, if you know what you're vaping on, the kind of high is going to be a little bit different because you're not going to get paranoid that you're going to fucking end up ill or anything
you're expecting
like
it.
Yeah.
Well,
he knew what he was vaping on.
Take it easy with this shit, like.
Apparently, Lolly Mods are selling 50 milligram.
There's quite a few had 50 milligram. I obviously when I went to the Vape Round Awards, there was a little bag next to the thing, and one of the things in the Vape Round Awards was 50 milligram in the little bag.
Easy.
Tell us more.
All right, Jay. Jay, it's your turn. 5-second beer review. Go.
Tell us more, mate. Tell us more.
It's very nice. It's very fruity.
What about the beer?
I'm not on about you.
A tomato.
I thought you was going on about your fart.
It's very. It's got
beery.
Almost. It's got an almost sour. Let's have a picture of it. Let's have a.
Pairing. Okay.
Okay. Fucking hell, he's pairing it.
Oh, he's bogging it out on it. He's going all bogging.
Oh, changed it, eh? The HHC in that.
Very tropical.
Ooh, okay, not bad.
A little bit hoppy, but tropical.
Shrek says Grizz is almost looking spicy.
I am. Like a fucking like a red
cayenne.
chili.
Yeah, like.
Is it chewy?
Ghost pepper. Oh, dude! Speaking of the stuff that Ian had, the freaking rot gut. Woo! Did you ever try any of that, Chiz?
What?
The Irish potato salad.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I smelled it. I made the mistake and I smelled it. I'm like, this smells like rubbing alcohol. He's like, just neck it. I was like, okay.
It smells like rubbing alcohol.
I'm like,
you still tried it.
I drank it.
And you still tried it.
This smells like rubbing alcohol.
I tried it.
Not of that.
And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much rubbing alcohol.
I bet it was rubbing alcohol with a bit of concentrate in there.
We've just been going on about a stall doing stuff when you didn't actually know what it was. You couldn't hit that.
But at least they could smell that.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh man! And then
it came from Ian.
Yeah.
You expect any less?
Did anyone notice that there was one of the stalls was pumping out the smell of weed?
Yeah, I noticed that.
100%. It was full on. It wasn't far from the Owens one. Like maybe just a couple of stalls down. But it honestly, you walk past it, and it stunk of weed, like full on.
There was probably carrying.
Oh, could have been
right by the exit. Sneak out for a quick bifter.
Bifter.
Well, not with those security guards.
Smoking a pancake.
Cigarette in the waffle.
Smoking a pancake.
Cigarette in the waffle. I love that.
Bong in the blimps. You love that every time I do the same one because you started off and I have to go in with that one and you giggle.
Cigarette in the waffle. It's the way you say it, mate. Cigarette in the waffle.
Oh.
Shall we let the lovely people know how became a name?
Sam,
oh, yeah.
Sam says, Sean, you look like your asshole after a curry.
I've got to be honest, yeah, it's probably about right.
Sean, just open your mouth like this.
Actually, Sean, did you take a video of Arnie here ordering his food?
I did, but I haven't got it.
You've got to put it
handy.
You've got to put it in the thing.
You got to put it in the vlog.
How do I do it with the? So if I add it into, do I add it into?
Oh, I haven't seen this video.
Discord.
I'll add it into the Discord with it.
Okay. Can you hope it's short enough? This is a file size limit.
So
I put it on mine because I was just level 3.
We all went
Probably
out.
put it on mine.
Oh.
Went out for a Toby. How many was there? 12 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It was a nice night, that as well.
They had to find a table for us and all this, that, and the other. And Aidan was there, and he was like, "Oh, I'm not going to be able to fit around there in that corner." And then what was her name?
Liz.
Liz Love something. Anyway, I don't want to say her full name.
Lace. I don't know.
Anyways.
Liz Lovelace, I think it was. I think that's what she said her name was.
So anyway,
honestly, I've got to say, right, she was such a good laugh. She really was one of the best fucking servers I've had in the UK ever. Brilliant.
I'm telling you, she got in on the banter and everything. So anyway, Aidan said something, and she goes, "Oh, what's up with him?" I goes, "Oh, he's crying." "Oh, what's the baby's name?" Obviously. I said, "Oh, it's Aidan," and she goes, "Oh, Aidan, what you crying for?" And all like this, and Aidan was like, "Huh?" Like, "How do you know my name?" And Aidan just like went bright red.
Yeah,
he tried to say it didn't bother him at all, but he went bright red, sat in the corner. Anyway, he's going backwards and forwards. Jizz has got one big massive Yorkshire pudding left. And they closed off the food area, so he was like, "I'm not going to eat that." And then she came out, "Oh, what's wrong? I bet you need some gravy with that, don't you?" And he was like, "Yeah, I was going to ask." So she went and got out the back pot of gravy. Come back. "Where do you want it?" "Oh, all over me, make a mess."
All over my face.
And she said, "Oh, what's his name?" And just out of nowhere, I just said, "Oh, his name's Jizz." Like, what? Yeah, Jizz. Like, straight face and everything. And she just turned around and said, "Oh, Jizz, have all this over you."
Yeah, she thought you were saying Chris at first, didn't she?
Yeah,
she
said Chris.
Jizz.
Like, so from that point on, like, for the rest of the show, his name was Jizz.
Yeah.
And it was continued now. But it was so you had to be there to get the fucking funny side
full
of it.
experience.
It was like It was like family.
It was the way I went like that.
That like posh couple behind us with their little pot of tea. And I'm just like, oh man.
And then there's Grizz going all over my face, make a mess.
She was off like serving other people in our area, and like we're just giggling and everything, and she just turns around and just goes, "Hey, you lot, quiet down over there." And we're just like, and we all shut up.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
It's in there. Let's have a look.
Let's
just put it on.
Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up here. And
hold on. Yeah, you play it then.
Where did you put it? Where did you put it? Don't say all over my face either.
Make a mess.
I'm not seeing it on your entire channel. Where the hell?
Fucking hell.
God.
No, it's not bacon you can hear sizzling. It's your face. It's not bacon. It's fine.
Where did you put the video?
Meme dump.
Okay.
It's only a minute long.
It's
fucking
good
brilliant.
Laugh,
it was a good night. It was a really good night.
Okay.
I think that was the highlight.
I'll share the screen here and do it. Boop. Here, share screen. There. Oh, I need to share sound, don't I? I messed up. This one, share sound.
Sounds like a Nick issue.
I got it. Shut up. Okay.
You see a point where his fucking face goes red because he didn't want to do it.
You can see him going through it in his mind now. How's it gonna come out? How's it gonna come out? He's running through it. I got this.
He's already giggling.
So that's half reaction. Please. Can have a bit of the pork and a bit of turkey as well, please.
No, you can't. You are too
Sean is giggling. Yeah. Do it.
Listen,
do it. Yeah, I'm not keen on butter.
Do it
now.
Do it now.
Raised onions.
Look out, he dropped it.
Thank you.
Look out. Look out, he dropped it.
Oh my
Do it
God.
now. Go on, kill me.
Brilliant.
That was the worst thing ever that I ever had to do.
Oh,
it was
on.
that bit at the end just before you were going to start talking. You see your face go red raw.
Like
Not
yours.
that I can talk at the moment. Right?
It's horrible.
Your face just went red raw, and that was when you turned around and had a little giggle. It was
Yeah.
fucking brilliant. Absolutely class.
Oh.
But yeah, it was a nice night, that, wasn't it?
That guy didn't even batter an eyelid either, did he? Huh? I was like, I'll have a little bit of pork and a little bit of turkey, please. Oh no, he dropped my Yorkshire pudding.
No,
He was
it
just
must
more
kill
interested
you.
in serving you and getting the fuck out of there.
Oh my God. The entire time we were just, it was a laugh riot. And then we like tipped her and like gave her good reviews. We asked the manager and we're like, yeah, does she get like a bonus if she gets good reviews or something? And she's like, oh yeah, there's like a gift card that you could get. And then was it you, Jay, that asked if it works on what? It worked with Ann Summers. And she goes, yeah, and love honey. Oh, amazing.
It's so good though that she had the crack with us because like we could have been a waiter or waitress fucking worst nightmare, but she was loving it, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was brilliant.
She got right involved.
Yeah,
I thought she was.
But she
pull
actually
up a
thought
chair
we
at
were a
one.
family. She thought we were a family.
We are
Like-
just very dysfunctional family, yeah.
Dysfunctional.
Freaking Aiden. I've never seen Aiden clam up. And he was proper just sat there like quiet, like
yeah.
every time he'd come over or she'd come over, he'd like hide. Like, please no, please no.
Yeah,
please
Jay,
no.
was it you, Jay, that kept getting him crayons?
Yes.
From that fucking crayon basket.
We already had dinner now. We don't need, what do I need that for?
Oh man. Yeah, that was great. Definitely a highlight of the weekend for sure.
That is fruity.
I think that was the thing about it. There was
fucking-
so many highlights of that weekend. There
Em
really
buckled
was.
her fucking leg then when we got back from there.
That was bad as
when we got
well.
Back from there, went straight down a fucking pothole.
Yeah, and she was up to her fucking shoulders in the fucker. I'm not even joking. Like she went down like a fucking. Honestly, like
Yeah, it was bad. That
I got worried me. But Lizard just fell down the same pothole. Lizard just look, just I think it was Liz, wasn't it? Just
Yeah, it was Liz,
Same pothole. Emily said, "Are you all right, Mum?" And then Emily stepped in the same pothole, but nearly went ass over tit.
Just to see if she was all right or not.
Yeah, like it can't be that bad, right?
It was a deep pothole, that like.
Oh man.
Wow.
I went to bed earlier that Saturday night as well. I was devastated.
I see Mike Haynes in chat. It's good to see Mike as well.
The awards evening was a bit different this time. It was obviously me and Aidan went to the awards again, like we did last year.
Looks
But
like
last
a
year
Pink Floyd concert.
Last year it was a table of all of us. Like there was Flat Cap, there was Vic, Aidan, me, Adam, like all people that knew each other. You know what I mean? But then there was just me, Aidan, and Jane sat together, and then I think it was the guys from Lossberry, Bangla Vapor. Was it Bangla Vapor? I think that was what they called them, Bangla Vapor. And it was kind of not the same kind of atmosphere as it was last year, where we were all sat around the table. We were having a fucking laugh like all night. It was mad, absolutely mad.
All night.
It was mad, but it was just totally different this time. And they've cut back big style vape round on the awards like massively.
Well, they only had a tiny little booth like they're like your Chinese vendors.
But they've normally got the van. The double decker bus.
Yeah.
They've normally got the double decker bus for there, but that wasn't there either. So I think Vaporround's either having a few troubles or what, I don't know. But they seriously cut back on the awards evening. there wasn't anywhere near as much entertainment on, all that kind of thing. They usually have someone come around your table that's like looks like Gordon Ramsay doing impressions and all that kind of thing coming around the tables. None of that was going on.
That guy's brilliant. The last expo we went to before this one, my mate Terry fucking ran over to him and went, "Where's the lamb sauce?" And he fucking shit his pants.
Jane rose between two thorns. She was like, bless her. I don't know if people have watched Aiden's vlog, right? But there's a bit where I'm doing air guitar and Jane's just sat there with her head in her hands.
Yeah.
Like, we've got to get you back soon. We've got to get you back.
Shrek said more like their carer.
Yeah.
Like, come on, let's go home, Mom. Jane,
it's good to see Shrek as well. He's a fucking big boy, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's lost a bunch of weight too.
He has.
He has.
How many stone is it you've lost, Shrek?
I think he said like 18 or something.
Yeah, he's lost loads of weight, honestly.
Load of weight.
Huh?
There's a lot. Anyway.
Yeah, I meant tall. Yeah, that's what I meant. I didn't mean big as in big. I meant tall.
Yeah, Emily.
He's a fucking giant.
18.5 stone. Jesus.
Fucking hell.
18.5 stone, man. That's a lot of weight.
That's an entire person. Congrats, Shrek. Honestly, he looks great.
I think he had 18.5 stones worth of beer in him, though.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Fucking hell. The guy can drink, man.
Oh, he's a machine.
He's like, yeah, I've had 36 pints. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yep.
Going along on his...
you wouldn't have even noticed talking to him.
No. He needs a wagon behind him with a keg.
Have you been looking in my shorts, Mo? I didn't think you'd notice.
Well,
he was in there for half an hour, man. You never even knew.
Yeah, I was crawling around in his shorts and he didn't even fucking notice.
He's showing the tags on it on his hoodie. It says 8X. I was like, good Lord.
He's a big, tall bloke, and he fucking hell.
Pretty sure he could eat one of those Chinese people too.
That's the thing. Like when you see people doing videos, you don't notice. You can't get like a concept of how tall people are.
No,
but like
everyone's the same height, aren't they? We're all sat at the same height.
Except Mike.
You're getting a room of people inside.
Monster man.
Slouched.
Oh man.
And then obviously we came back from the awards, and Mo and Liz and Emily were stood at the fucking door, and I was like, I was fucking stood there. I was going, because obviously we never met in person, right? I stood there and I'm going, it's like fucking Mo, that fucking walking in. I'm like, that looks like Liz. And Emily, I was like, oh fucking hell.
And the thing was, Jenny and I were meant to come back downstairs after we like went up to like freshen up and whatnot.
Yeah.
No, she fell asleep, and then I'm like, well, I'll take a quick little nana nap, and I dozed off. Woke up hour and a half later.
She fell asleep.
Yeah. So I woke up an hour and a half later.
You can't force anyone to have tea
with my glasses and my hat on, and I'm
means no.
I took my glasses and my hat off, rolled over, and went to sleep as well. I'm just like, nah. We woke up.
What he meant was he flung his
cap
off and.
So this is, I think,
and dropped his cape.
That's right, dude.
This is when we confirmed that Jay was actually going to show up, but I wasn't allowed to tell Sean. Lucky for me, I just never saw Sean again that night. So the next day, Jay turns up, and early in the morning, Jenny and I are out.
Messages you cock. I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to be able to get you. I was like, oh, what a shame, man. I didn't want to make you feel shit, but I was proper pissed off. I was proper pissed off. I thought, the fucking asshole, I spent fucking 2 hours trying to find him a room share the other night, and now he's not fucking coming.
Yeah.
No.
So, Jenny and I, since we got like 11 hours of sleep, we woke up early, went downstairs for our morning vape, and we're sat at the table, and we just all of a sudden hear a bunch of beeping, like beep, beep, beep. I was like,
was Jay reversing?
No, he was sat in the car park just honking the horn at us. And we're like, oh, okay. So we go over, we go, oh, it's secret guest time. We go up to Jay. It's like, look at the big secret guest is here. Yay. And then we take Jay, we go in for breakfast. As we're walking inside, I see Mo, Emily, and Liz, and I was like, what? I'm not the one that's supposed to get the surprise. It's you guys. I'm bringing Jay over. It's like, hey, big family reunion. And then Andy was already sat inside eating.
On his third fucking plate.
Yeah.
He's a fucking machine, that guy. I swear to God.
At least 4.
Honest, absolute machine.
I don't think he gets fed at home because today on a Sunday, he had a McDonald's.
It honestly would not have surprised me, right, if Andy came, had a breakfast, then fucked off home. Like, I'm not even joking. It looked like he'd been waiting all year for them breakfasts.
It'd be like
one after the other.
They clean up breakfast at like 11, so he'd be licking his plate there, like waiting to see if they still have the breakfast out to get more.
When we got there on the Friday night, I was like, I guarantee as soon as we fucking turn up, everyone's going to be outside the fucking hotel, wasn't it? And then we managed, fuck knows how we managed to do it. We managed to walk straight past everyone. We kept our heads down, didn't we? So no one noticed us. Went in, checked into the hotel, then we came back out to get our bags, and we went out for a quick vape, and then that's when everybody started spotting us then.
It was fucking mental, and then you came to the knock on the door in the morning, didn't you? I know.
Mate, what the fuck was you lot doing? It stunk in there.
It was just pure fart. Big fart.
It smelled like a fucking, I don't know, like a zoo.
To be fair,
I'm like, let me fasten my pants. Let me fasten my pants.
Your wink is on the camera. Too late now.
I was in the hall and I could smell the stench.
Oh yeah, it was bad.
I feel so bad. It was the first door. The second you walk through that entrance
Open
door
up
there,
the doors.
it's right there. So it probably stunk out the whole entranceway as well.
And then he tells us, oh, the air conditioner's not working. It just got hotter and hotter and hotter.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think it was working for anybody because it didn't seem to work for us because we had the windows open the entire weekend.
Oh, it worked for me.
Yeah,
like it was that bad. The farts were that bad, right? The farts were that bad in that room, right? Aiden messaged me a couple of days later saying, every time I fart, I think of you, mate.
It was peeling the paint off the walls.
It was bad, mate. Every now and again, you'd hear Aiden fucking let one go, and I'd be like, sat there on the bed, like, oh, man, what you fucking done? What you done, man? Wow.
Trying to fight it away. Is that a fucking...
Yeah, and then I'd do one, and Aiden'd be like, fucking hell, mate. Fucking hell. We'd every now and again, we'd escape at the toilet, and then he'd try to break my fingers.
Oh, did he
slammed them in the door.
Slammed the door.
Oh my God! So after the awards, I had some tight boots on, and obviously anyone that's been to a Premier Inn will know that the toilets, like the wall comes along and then it goes off at an angle. You've got the door on that angled bit, and I was stood leaning on the wall, pulling these boots off, right? Pulling these boots off, and then all of a sudden he decided he needed a dump. Went in the toilet, slammed the door, nearly chopped my fucking fingers clean off. Honest, I was stood there, right, going, I'm gonna fucking hit him. I'm going to fucking hit him. I'm fucking probably going to hit him. and then I turned around and I seen him in the toilet, just stood there like this.
Probably as red as you are right now.
Yeah, I did, Shrek. We were talking about it. We were talking about it at the table when you came out that night, when we were outside. We found him. We actually gave him to Graham. We didn't need him. We gave him to Graham. Net reality. They were far too big, man. I've got to be honest.
Yeah, they were elephant sized. How you you could fit your whole arm in there.
Well,
you could fit a small donkey and its rider in there.
I feel sorry for the cleaners that had to go in there after.
They had hazmat suits on. I saw them.
Yeah, they just went in with flamethrowers and just burned the whole thing down.
Breathing.
So one of the funniest. That's this thing. One of the funniest things that happened all weekend, right, between me and Aiden, right. We went back to the room. I think was it the Thursday night? It was the Thursday night. Obviously, we'd had a really, really good skinful on the Thursday. Went back to the room. where decided we needed snacks, so we opened the bottle of hot dogs. Oh fuck! He rang Lou. When we were our plan was to recreate. We were going to do it on the vlog and everything. We were going to recreate the hot dogs in the kettle thing. Well, that just went to shit very quickly, honestly. So I was trying to force feed Aiden hot dogs. I saw that he swallowed them in the hole, and we were like, it must have sounded horrendous, right? I've got to be honest. Vic was directly above us, and all he probably heard was, oh, oh.
That's what Cinderella said when she got to the bowl.
We were trying to fucking feed each other, right? And then I've obviously had a drink as well. And then I picked the fucking big, do you know the big bags that they have under the bed with the spare quilt in? So they've got a big bag under the bed with a spare quilt zip on, and that. I just picked it up and fucking launched it at him, right? Bounced clean off his face. It bounced clean off his face, sent him hurtling across the room. He fucking covered himself in hot dog juice and fucking hot dogs. There was hot dogs flying everywhere and everything.
What's that mean with all the hot dogs flying?
Then he went, and then he must have decided, nah, I'm not fucking having this. So went for us, right? Went for us. So we ended up having a fucking tussle, right? And we fell down the side of my bed, right? We fell down the side of my bed in between the bathroom wall and the fucking bed, right? And we were stuck. Nightmare.
That sounds like the most awkward sexual encounter ever.
But that,
yeah, I was saying,
like
Aiden, you need to get me up. You need to get me up. I can't. I'm fucking under you. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I was clearly on top. Just to clarify that, I was clearly on top. Aiden was the catcher.
Yeah, apparently he's got hot dogs all over his face.
and we had.
Well, that's what
maneuver.
Chris was telling him.
We had to maneuver our way around, and I had to push. I had to push off Aiden. I had to push off Aiden to push the bed out of the way so we could get back up.
Oh, don't worry.
There was, and I promise everyone, just so you know, there was no penetration, no nothing like that. It stayed strictly platonic. It was strictly platonic.
Did you have Jane's whip by chance?
No.
Just wait.
It was bad. Like
we're gonna get Aiden's version of this story when he's on next. So get ready for that. Make sure you subscribe.
Oh my god, it's just fucking mad that night. Honestly,
I kept trying to move this fucking hot dog sausage. It won't go nowhere.
Yeah, why is the weird thing was at the bottom?
Why is this one got a really brown tip?
It keeps hitting me back.
You just needed some squeezy cheese in there and you'd be all set.
Wobbly sausage.
The weird thing is we woke up the next day, right? We could not find the remote control anywhere. It was gone. Not a chance we could find it. The telly was on for about 3 days. Every time Aiden went every time Aiden went for shit though, the volume went down.
That's it. Find another button.
Just squeeze a little bit left or right.
Mate, can you press the TV guide button? I want to know what the fuck's going on. I want to know what the fuck's on the telly.
Yeah, he turns on the Spanish like subtitle mode. You're just like,
mate, you've transferred it over to HDMI 1.
It's nothing but blue screen. It's the home shopping network for 3 days straight.
And I'm sure everyone in the Undesirables Discord will have seen the What's Your Favorite Cheese with Nick and Jenny. We obviously did that as well, didn't you?
Really?
What was the outcome of that? What was the outcome of that? What was your favorite cheese?
Squeeze cheese, isn't it?
No, it's not squeezy cheese.
Mac and cheese, sorry.
Fuck off, Jay. Cheese. I forget what I said for my favorite. I think I said Munster. I like a good, like, kind of smooth, creamy cheese.
Munster cheese.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of it.
They make pickled onion, flaming hot, beef, not cheese.
That's Monster Munch. Come on now.
I've just clicked on what he meant.
Yeah, I did as well. That took a while for it.
We went for mature cheddar, I believe. Yeah. Knob cheese is there. No. From under.
From under cheese, yeah.
Yeah. From where's that? From under there.
I can remember when Stan said that for the first
throwback,
time.
yeah, the throwback.
For about 4 fucking days straight.
That was at the Chinese, that one. I can remember. Fucking hell.
Oh, dear. Fucking hell.
It really was an epic weekend, though, wasn't it?
We did pretty good. Jenny and I, because when we went to Tesco, we got stuff for wraps. So we brought wrap stuff. So we didn't spend any money at the event, except for a few ciders and a few beers, because apparently the cider there was really good.
And it wasn't that expensive.
I had the Madry, which was really nice.
Yeah, that's what I was drinking. It wasn't that expensive either.
Was it not?
No.
It was what, 6 quid?
No.
£6 a pint. Honestly, it was £6 a pint.
It was not.
It fucking was £6 a pint at the bar. £6.30. £6.30 at the bar. It was honestly, and bearing in mind, in the actual hotel itself, it was £6.15.
Yeah.
So it didn't really matter. It was class.
To be fair, at Jenny's local, it's like £4.50. But whatever.
But still, you expect it to be extortionate. Like I'd have been expecting $7.50 a pint.
Apparently,
in the actual
£12.60 for a 2-pinter. Those cups were massive. They looked like thimbles in Shrek's hand, but
Yeah,
I had a pint in my hand, and he kept on riding over me. He kept on riding over me and saying, "Why have you got half a pint?" I'm like, "No, this is a pint, Shrek. What you've got is a 2 pint." So what happens is you get 1 pint, and you pour it into 1 glass, and that makes 2 pints. So I haven't actually got half a pint. You've got double what I've got.
Yeah, and then he's got the 1 pound cans in his boot, the little IPAs, which were fantastic, by the way. Thank you again, Shrek. Nice one. And they looked like toys. He would hold a can in between his finger and his thumb and just neck it in one.
Yeah, he was a machine. He's a machine. Did you drink any of the they were like was it Dead Man's Finger? Dead Man's Finger beers that Nevins brought. Oh my god, we had some of them on the nighttime on the Friday night. It blew my fucking tits clean off.
No, I did buy. I bought some. What was it? Wormtown or something?
Beavertown.
Thems were really nice. Holy shit! New England IPA.
I got a couple of glasses out there. Beavertown glasses.
Yeah. Jenny got her favorite, which is like the sour mango one. That'll knock your socks off. That is super sour. She loves it though.
Oh yeah, textured cans. She don't like textured cans.
We're going to a beer festival.
To be fair, I don't even like the textured cans. I think it feels weird.
Mo's going to what? A sausage festival.
Beer festival next weekend.
Nice.
They do sausage and beer festivals.
They do.
And they're actually really good.
Did you
You'd fit right in there, Grizz.
Sausage fest.
Jay, do you remember going to the beer fest when we were in London?
No, I didn't do it, did I? Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. It was me, you, and Tommy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike, did you go? Did you go with us?
I didn't go either. No, I was there, but I didn't go.
That was fun. We got in for free because it was like only 2 hours left before they were closing. So we just ran around and just grabbed as much as we could. Half pint of this, half pint of that, full pint of this. It was pretty cheap. That was like what, £3 for a half
something
pint?
like that. Depends on how strong it was.
Yeah. But hey, that was nice. That was really cool. I still have the glass. It's in my closet.
Cock. Woohoo! I'm a red shark.
Red shark. Yes, you are.
You are.
Oh no! Even your ticks are making fun of yourself.
Your ticks are making fun of yourself. Yeah.
Oh shit!
On a scale of 1 to 10, right? Like all is, what would you give this year's expo? What would you give it on a scale of 1 to 10? Bearing in mind, you've been to more expos than I have.
It's difficult for me because if it was like meeting up with everyone and having a giggle and all that, I'd give that a 10. But the actual show side of things itself, 4, 5. That's been.
You didn't even make it to the front, Jay.
Yeah, but there was no fucking point. It was the same old, same old. But I did notice on Jenny's thing when she was showing us earlier, there was a fucking car in there.
Only one this year. Usually they have a load of them.
But yeah, 4 or 5 being generous. Like, I mean, some people did like do good stands and that, but a lot of it was just same old shit.
What about you, Nick? What would you give it?
I've been to close to about 40 expos or so, and I mean they all vary in size, shape, location, and quality. But like Jay said, if it's the people, 10 out of 10. 100%. You made my weekend what it was, and I will say, if I had to rate the experiences that I had within the Ohm Zone, it would also be a 10. Outside of the Ohm Zone, I'd give it probably, like Jay said, about a 4. But if you're just talking the Ohm Zone, that could have been its own little mini expo.
Yeah, definitely. That was like nice, close, intimate, and like
hashtag intimate.
Every time someone comes in, right, that knows who I am, comes in and says, "Wow, Sean, too much sun." Yeah, mate.
So I've been to expos before when I didn't know anyone, and I stayed in my hotel room like almost the whole time, except for actually going to the show part, and that was awful. I've learned that it's never been about the expo itself. It's always about the people that you hang out with.
100%.
Yeah.
So, Premier Inn experience, class. This time around, fine. Didn't get yelled at. A guy came out about
he cleaned the bees away. I couldn't fucking believe it. I actually turned around and said, "Oh, fucking hell, here we go." Remember? I turned around and said, "Oh, fucking hell, here we go." And he came over and he was like, "Oh, do you have any empty glasses?" And I was like, "Mate.
Yeah,
you're all right, you."
Kick off.
Yeah. And they brought back the picnic tables.
I said that first when I got there. Fucking hell, picnic tables. It's just because Karen went on the desk.
Even though we moved them all together.
Who was it got their fucking foot trapped under the picnic table?
I think it was Stevie.
He was there. Oh, it's on my foot.
Got his foot underneath it.
No one could lift it off his foot. He was just there, on my toes, and I looked, and his foot had actually bent round underneath the bottom of the middle.
Yeah, it was bad, like, because they're fucking heavy. Them tables and chairs.
Fucking hell.
What about you, Mo? What would you rate it?
Well, like you guys said, for the fucking social side, it definitely would be 10 or more for sure. Because like for me, because I haven't been to an expo for 5 years. Getting to see everybody again, obviously, like massively sad that Mike wasn't there.
Yeah,
but
in October.
Yes, Nick.
I definitely would have given it a 10 or more for the social side, especially seeing the look on people's faces when they realized that because we told everybody, like the only people that knew we were going to the expo was me, Em, and Liz. No one else knew. We were saying no to everyone when they were asking us, and it was a big like surprise. And seeing Jay as well, which was fucking class. I wasn't expecting that at all.
The only thing that would have made it better was
I'd probably give the social side and seeing everyone again. I'd probably give that 10, if not 11. The Ohm Zone, I'd probably give that like 7 to 8, just because it was a twat of a job trying to hear people with the stage going off.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm going to say for that. And then for the outside the Ohm Zone, I would have given it more, but fucking, it was like Jay said, too much of the same. It wasn't really catered to the hobbyist, which was a bit disappointing to, especially a lot of us, like we use drip as RTAs and stuff like that. And there wasn't a massive amount of juice there either.
Yeah. Talk about like a British vape expo. I saw like maybe 10 British owned businesses there. Maybe.
Yeah. So I'd probably give that like a 3 to 4 outside of the own zone. But yeah, that's what I would give it. But the outside of that, the whole weekend was a fucking blast from start to finish.
Fucking amazing. See, I'm pretty much the same. I would have gave it 10 out of 10, if not 20 out of 10 for the social side of shit. It's fucking amazing. Absolutely brilliant. Second to none. that was my best weekend at Expo that I've ever had. It was unreal.
You remember me saying that every time you go out to an expo, you get more and more social butterfly, about you. Like, you're just out there smiling, giggling, laughing with everybody.
I was so nervous my first one.
2019,
you were there, Nick.
It was your little clique. It was like you, True Chris, and Ruff. All you guys you're just stood there together in your little circle, barely socializing.
I was so nervous.
And then now you're just like running around, being crazy and just doing your thing.
Yeah. Expo wise, I'd have probably gave it, because you've got to count, if you're going to rate it on a whole, you've got to take the home zone into account as well.
Yeah.
The home zone is what made Expo for me. It was class. Absolutely amazing. So I'd have probably gave the Expo as a whole probably a 7, if I'm brutally honest, because as much as everything outside the home zone, it was a bit shit. You've got to kind of look at it from the point of view that it is a trade show. That's what it is. You're going to go. It's a bit like YouTube videos. If you don't like something, don't fucking watch it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So just walk past shit. If you don't like it, just walk past it. Go to the home zone if that's where you want to be.
Yeah, and I did my walk around, and I was just seeing a bunch of Chinese people just sat and stood behind their little stands, not talking to anybody, not really even engaging, not trying to hand you flyers or pamphlets or anything, and they just stood there. And I'm just like, wow.
I did notice that there was a lot less people giving out leaflets this time.
Good.
Yeah, you know why?
No, it's not leaflets. You've actually got really good at dodging people giving leaflets out. That's what it is.
Just don't make eye contact. Just keep moving.
Yeah.
I normally just take it and pass it to the person behind me, or
I'm like
the opposite
sorry,
way.
I've got a beer and a fucking tripod. I'm sorry, I got no free hands.
Well, there was actually people out there. I think it was Shrek was saying when we were on the UK Vape show the other day. Shrek was saying there was actually people, and I've seen this as well. Outside the home zone, obviously, they were seeing how many people were inside the home zone. There was people coming from stalls at the opposite end of the hall and coming over and giving leaflets out at the home zone, or just outside the home zone when people were leaving.
Yep, they were like trying to get people away from the home zone because everyone was there. There was the couches. There was the the actual YouTube reviewers. Everyone was sat in the home zone because where else are you going to go?
I tell you what I enjoyed as well, actually, was hanging out with CC as well.
Yeah.
He came over and he grabbed me and he was like, come over and fucking sit. I was sitting on his stand with him chatting for a bit. He's an awesome dude, because I haven't met him in person before, but it was class just sitting there chewing the fat, talking away.
If you'd have seen him on the Thursday night, was it the Thursday night when we went in, when me and Aidan went in for like the pre-Expo shit, he was so poorly. He was so poorly, bless him. He was dying. And I was thinking, oh, mate, you're going to have a nightmare of a weekend. But then Friday came and he was like fucking 90 mile an hour. That's what CC's like. He's 90 mile an hour all the time. He's fucking class.
Mm-hmm. He's in
Bouncing
his element, dancing, giving out the rot gut vodka. And
he wanted to go on the fucking bumper cars as well, didn't he? And he
should have done that.
I was going over to fucking film it.
I was fucking telling everyone, let's all go on there. No,
I wasn't going on there because of what happened, but fucking, I was like, I'll go over and film it, and then they were shutting it down as everyone was going on. And you're like, oh, sorry, it's closed now. Like, oh, that was a big fucking anti-lob on, that would have been a great
anti-lob on.
A lob off.
That would have been an awesome video to film people whizzing around on them fucking things.
You need an emote in the Undesirables thing. You need an emote for that. Anti-lob on sign.
given the
anti-lob on.
I'm picturing it in my head now. Thanks. Given the track record of all the people driving around in the mobility scooters, I wouldn't trust them on Dodgems. Sorry.
Very true.
I mean, it was bad enough you had Shrek and Lynn and everyone else that I saw racing around. I was scared to get my toes ran over.
Well, you don't walk around on there, Well,
no shit. I'm saying with the scooters, never mind. Shrek was reversing into Jane's stall, like using it as a parking spot. Like if it was like GTA 5, if you had to get away from someone, you just like beep beep beep.
Lynn scared the shit out of me a couple of times, like on that fucking scooter, like scared the shit out of me. Do you know? Obviously, there's a path, like a walkway that we all use on the way back to the hotel, and there's like a little grass bit. And there was me and Stevie stood right next to Lynn, saying, "Lynn, just take it easy down here." And she just went straight down, fucking boom, straight down like Nigel Mansell. Straight down there, bosh.
Oh God!
What's Shrek's scooter like? A 4-wheeled fucking penny farthing?
Oh, it was a London City bus. You just ripped the top off and yeah, that and Ian with his banana. Oh my God!
Oh, that fucking banana! Yeah, and the exploding duck.
It exploded down the fucking next to one of the
duck.
The jizzy duck. Yeah.
It was terrifying.
Did you say you booked up for October as well, Mike?
All right.
You've booked up for October as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I've booked up from the Thursday to the Sunday.
Woo!
Yeah.
Okay, now. Nice.
Class.
If I can go, I might try to go for the weekend. I've already taken 2 full weeks off this year, so
what?
Yeah,
you're part-time now anyway.
I know, but I'll see what I can do. Okay, I'm also broke, so there's that. I'm gonna have to financially recover
go
from
and
this.
Sell your
kidney.
Yeah,
I can sell a testicle. Is you want another one?
I can't. I've only got one left. I've only got one left. I can't sell one of them.
You can always reduce that pile behind you a bit.
Oh right, are you selling it? Sound.
Yeah.
Is it a lefty or a righty?
Whatever you want.
I guess right. I could do the right one.
It's that's bang on. I'll have a pair then.
It's the one that's like higher up, so you know.
Oh, hang on, I'm gonna have to check now. No, I need a left. I need a left.
You can have 2 right nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay, so it costs you guys a train ticket or a petrol to get up there. It cost me a plane ticket.
Well, if you wouldn't have missed your fucking plane on the way back,
shut up.
Then it wouldn't cost you another couple of £100, would it?
No, here's the deal. Funds from when we do get monetized, we're gonna start a campaign fund, and it's just gonna cover all of our costs to getting to expos. It'll pay for your fuel and then my plane ticket.
Your plane ticket.
Yeah. Or at least part of it. At least I didn't
That's all right. Nick's getting £500 out this fund. We need 100.
Well, yeah. We'll start selling merch again. Yay. Who wants a t-shirt? Got a pretty cool logo.
Are the flights expensive over here from Fort to do that? Are they expensive?
Yes, it depends on time of year and everything like that.
And if you miss your flight or not.
You know what would actually work out cheaper, Nick, don't you?
Buying a plane.
No.
Yeah. What's that?
Just get your visa and do a one-way ticket.
Swimming.
Yeah.
I can't.
Why?
I need a job.
Get a fucking job then.
Well, find me one. I don't know how to even look for jobs over
there.
Did
I give you a job?
Yeah, there you go. You can hire Americans. Got a visa to give?
Hey, you do computer work.
Yeah.
Okay then, no problem.
Well, you could be Grizzly's YTS boy.
You can drop hot pot noodles down your pants.
I could just pour gravy over his head.
All over my face.
All over his face. Yeah, maybe it'll protect him from the sun.
Make a mess.
Charles offered to be one.
To be fair, if you did put cold gravy on your face now, it won't be long before it warmed up.
No.
It is getting redder.
Yeah, you could probably boil gravy on my face right now.
Fucking hell.
Right, 100%. It's so hot and tight. Do you know when your skin goes dead tight when you're burnt? Like that's what it's like now.
You need to put some yogurt on it.
That'll look.
I've still got my wrinkly
dodgy.
forehead, like.
Oh, it's creasing up.
I'm sure it's Greek
Just
yogurt.
cracked.
Aloe vera. Laura said aloe vera. Or Greek yogurt's meant to be good for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
here's an idea.
but...
Here's an idea. Instead of having the vape
in
round,
the bag.
it says instead of the vape round bus, Jay's company could sponsor a bus and then have a bus trip up from London. BB Guns for Less bus. Jay would drive it. Still got your license, right?
Yep.
Yo.
I renewed it.
Hey. That'd be cool. Imagine taking that into the Tesco parking lot, though. Or the Carvery.
I'll be back in a sec.
Oh, Jizz messed up the whole thing. He's moved himself around here.
Called his name Jizz as well. Did you do that?
Mike over there. There we go. It just says Jizz on the screen now.
Did you do that?
No, he changed his name. He changed his own name. See, Sam says it's not actually a bad idea. You know, get some sponsorships going.
I mean,
boom. We'll do a full wrap on the bus. It could be a pile of shit. Doesn't matter as long as it could get us from A to B. Wonder what that would cost. Do you rent a bus?
Yeah.
Like a charter?
Well, if you charter it, that means someone else drives it.
Yeah, but can you actually rent one?
Mike?
What?
Why does it look like you need that colour at the top that makes you look like fucking Captain Luke Picard or whatever his fucking name is, Star Trek? With his bold days, let himself go a bit, innit, from lockdown. Can you rent buses? Not you personally, but can you rent a bus and drive it yourself?
Coaches, probably.
Or we could steal one.
Yeah.
Bagsy not driving it.
Mini buses, definitely.
It's a road trip.
What, we'll just go around the country picking everyone up?
Yeah.
Like a lot.
I mean, let's see. You got you over here in Essex. You drive down, pick up Mike. Drive down, pick up Andy. I mean, technically, you could drive across and pick up Mo.
Pick up Mo, yeah. I was
and then
thinking
drive
that.
all the way up. Well, you might have to pick up Stevie Lynn and Sam before that. You'd have to like go up a little bit, back down a bit.
No, you do that on the way back through because they're only around that middle bit.
Let's face it. There's the one road in Wales that leads to Mo.
Yeah.
Sheep Avenue.
He's right on the tip.
Yeah.
Nick could drive the bus.
I am right on the tip.
When he is caught, he gets a free flight home. Oh man,
4 hours from us to Expo, isn't it?
I think that was one of the things. Can you remember we had that conversation after one of these shows one night? I was like, "Oh, you need to sort it out. Get up and pick Liz up and all that kind of thing, and come down." And you were like, "No." And then we had this conversation about how far you had to travel, and then I was kind of like, "Oh, right, I didn't realize that was how far you had to go." Can you remember that?
Yeah.
Because from us to Expo, I think it's 4 hours, isn't it? In the car, but then we had to go all the way up, pick Liz up, and then come.
Which
all
is
the way
another
back
hour
down
and a
on
half or
ourselves.
something on top, innit?
Yeah. So
and obviously, you've got to remember as well, you were not well.
No, I'd been in hospital the day before.
I'm like, wait a minute, weren't you just dead?
He was having Lego men removed from his butt and all that sort of stuff.
And small toy cars.
There was a big fist up there. Like
a big rubber hand.
And for some reason,
for
some reason a floppy like rubber banana. That's the strangest thing.
Hello.
What's that?
This thing. That's one of them rubbery things, isn't it?
Wobbly sausage, wobbly sausage.
Rubbery fisty.
Yeah, I was in hospital all day the fucking day before. So
yeah,
that was crazy.
and that was another thing. It was like I still kind of had that hope that he's a turn up. Like I still kind of had that little bit of hope, and then you messaged in our Ghostbusters chat, didn't you? You messaged in that, and you were like, there was a picture of you hooked up to all these fucking wires, and I was like, oh fuck, no chance now, and that was it, like game over. And then fucking Friday night, come out the fucking taxi after the vape round it was, and you were like,
sorry, Mo, get Emily.
Why? What have I missed?
No, she got a speeding ticket.
That's what it says. Yeah.
How the fuck do you know about that?
It says it in chat. Emily.
Mo doesn't read chat.
I've got a second monitor set up now, so I have to keep like looking left and right.
how did you know about that? There's going to be an argument afterwards now. You shouldn't have said that.
Emily,
Mo didn't want anyone to know.
Emily.
Can I just give anyone a little bit of advice as well? Right? I just want to give everyone that decides to come to Expo.
If you're going to speed,
when
do at least
Emily's
150 miles an hour, because then it won't flash you.
Get your money's worth.
if Emily is there, do not, and I mean, do not ever challenge her to see who can stay up the latest drinking. I 100% lost that. I had to concede in the end. She beat me hands down.
Concede? They went to bed, and half an hour later, you said that you went into your room, like that you went missing.
I don't know where I went. I might have went over to
the
Expo.
hotel. Yeah,
I went over to Expo. I'm early. Let me in.
He got his Hive vest on.
We need to get footage for the morning when they come in.
Yeah.
The birds were chirping and everything when we went to bed.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, we were driving back and I saw a big flash, didn't I, behind? I was like, oh, I really hope that's not us. We'll carry on, because they had them variable speed limits, and because it was queuing traffic and everything, they changed the limits as we were going through. It went from 50 to 40, didn't it? But we didn't notice it.
Oh, so it was
70
only
to 40. Sorry, 70 to 40.
Oh, so it wasn't okay. So he wasn't speeding. You just
got caught
in the variable thing,
down, basically. Yeah.
Wankers.
But it lit up the whole fucking motorway when that flash went off. I was like, really hope that wasn't us. And then
that makes it even worse, isn't it? That you actually can remember it happening.
When that flash happened, we were second guessing ourselves. I thought, oh fucking hell, that's not us. Like, and because on M's car, it comes up on the middle of the dashboard what the speed limit is that you're going through. It scans the signs and fucking tells you the speed limit. So, but that was on the smart motorway. But when that flash went off, a guy went fucking sailing past us, didn't he? Like, fucking hell, he was going like the clappers. But so I wasn't sure if it was us or them.
Well, they're thinking they got 2 for 1.
Right.
Yeah. But he was going some when he passed us. So we were thinking it was him, but then Em had a letter through a couple of days ago. Hopefully she can get a speed awareness thing. Bit of a slap on the wrist.
No, speed awareness things are actually quite fun as well. Depending on who you get.
Yeah, so that was a bit of a shitter at the end of the weekend. Like an M1, I think it was.
It pisses me off that so much people getting caught speeding, right? Because I don't speed. I don't speed. I drive like a fanny. I drive like a fanny all the time. I'm always sticking to the speed limits, and then when I get caught because I've sped once, then I've got like someone that I know that speeds all of the time. Pisses me right off.
It was M's really first one as well, so hopefully,
you'll probably get a speed course. Lighter. Yeah, you'll get a speed course.
Yeah,
I think it was like £85 for the course.
Yeah,
something like that, or it was
cheaper than points in it and a thing.
Yeah, because points cost you a lot over time as well.
But that was a shitter. But I can't remember how long it took us to actually go up, get Liz, and then get back down to Expo. But directly from us, it's only 4 hours up there.
An amber light,
which seems fucking stupid because Grizz, you know exactly where I am.
Yeah.
Get ready. Yeah,
7 to 8 hours.
Stop, Shrek.
7 to 8 hours to your mum's, and then back down 2.5 hours down to Birmingham. Then
it's like when you showed me the map, I didn't actually realize that people actually lived there.
Yeah, we're right on the seafront.
You're right on the edge, like.
Yeah, it's a nice spot. A lot of people come down here on holiday and stuff.
Is there cliffs and all that? Is that
Yeah,
where
we're literally on the coast. If I left in my car now, if I jumped in my car and drove, I'd be at the beach in less than a minute.
cliffs?
Huh?
Cliffs.
There's cliffs all around. We got a harbour there. There's fucking loads of fucking shit there.
Why do I sense a joke coming, Jay?
Well, I was just wondering.
For the sheep to push back harder. I
I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, I knew that was coming, mate.
Didn't say nothing.
Yeah, they push back harder on the edge of a cliff. Or if you put their back legs in your boots, then they can't run away.
Well, that was the weirdest thing. We sat and fucking like I tried to work you into fucking doing it and get you excited about it. It was like nope. And then you showed me on the map, and it was like, all right, I get it.
Yeah, it's a long old haul going that way.
Mike, why do you look like Holly from Red Dwarf?
I don't know. Why do I look like Holly from Red Dwarf?
Floating head. And now it looks like you're just grabbing onto the sword.
He's like leaning over.
His sword.
He's grabbing the pork sword.
Yeah, pork sword.
The sword of pork.
Oh shit.
Oh man. All right. Let's wrap it up. I got birthday celebration things to do. And yeah, you guys are gonna go stream and play Phasmo.
Yep, but I've got to make Mo scream by playing that bang again.
Oh, fucking hell, that's horrible. It's absolutely fucking horrible. I hate it.
And Grizz needs to go and get some sun cream. Or after sun.
I'm gonna go and fucking climb into bed, me. I'm fucked.
The damn
Absolutely
metal pipe.
fucked.
You need to wear a balaclava with fucking aloe vera in it.
No, not
fucking eye holes.
no
fucking eye holes.
Twitch.tv/
with no eye holes.
What is it? It's Mobro.
Liz, you're never a bother.
Just a bit so you can breathe, like.
Bro. What's your name on Twitch, Mo? Oh, it's Mobro.
Yeah,
it's Mobro.
It's Mobro.
Yeah, you can paste it in there if you want.
I shall do that. You guys go check out Mo. He just hit his requirement for affiliate. Yay!
Yep. Yeah, massive love to everyone for sharing that out.
We're up to 59 followers.
I've had so much help.
Gee, what are you on? Dial up internet.
I am, and it's fucking class. But
you've been consistent as well, streaming and shit like that. It pays off, mate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fucking...
And Mo said he's bringing back the beer streams. All right.
Yes, loads of people are asking me to do that. I might do something because we're going to this beer festival next week. I might live stream from that page, the beer stream page on Facebook, if anyone's on there.
I'm telling you, Mo, you need to do your live stuff on Twitch and then download the video from Twitch, or you could stream and record at the same time, and then post your recorded videos on YouTube.
Just make sure if you're gonna stream on Twitch, you turn your scare sounds off if you're doing a beer sound, because if you're doing a beer festival, because Nick found that out the hard way. You had an absolute nightmare that night, didn't you, mate?
I was like, oh shit, I forgot to turn off the sounds, and ding, bling, 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 bling.
There was a pipe, those pipes flying everywhere.
I was trying to concentrate on killing bad guys in Warzone.
I've got to admit, I can't wait till April next year. I'm going to the Knife Expo.
You don't need any more.
Like, you need to go there. What, are you on a stand?
Yeah, no, it's at his house. It's
Mike's
just people going to Mike's house going, ooh, that's a nice one.
He's an exhibitor at the fucking Knife Expo.
That was what was in Germany in the IWA as well.
Right. Surprised you didn't see Mike there.
And I will be buying a few CPM V30 sword. Well, basically swords, machetes.
So you need to bring one of them. You need to bring one of them to Expo in October so I can try and take the top of the bottle of wine off.
Oh, don't even fucking bother.
Jesus.
Don't entertain that.
Yeah, I'll bring a Bowie knife with me for you to try.
No, it'll cut his fingers off.
Yeah.
All right. I've got 10. I've got 10.
You did have.
Yeah. How many bollocks do you have?
Yeah, that wasn't a sword incident, though. To be fair,
That was a fork.
Way different. All right. Let's wrap it up. We got a 2-hour stream today. Yay! Birthday celebration.
Oh yeah, happy birthday,
Nick.
Nicholas.
Yeah, happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you.
You got anything planned quickly before we go?
Oh, I'm just gonna go over my buddy Sam's house, and we're gonna have a little barbecue and a couple of drinks, and then I'm gonna come home and play Warzone.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay, hell, that sounded like a soundboard.
I was just about to say that exactly the same thing.
That sounded like a fucking soundboard.
No,
the demons have been released.
Jump that did. Fucking hell. Give me a sign. Nice.
Nice. Was it X? Oh, it was a ghost icon.
Mike, it's Mike. It's a Mike. He's not in the journal. The parabolic. Nice.
All right. And hopefully someone's around tomorrow so we could get the new challenges started. If you guys want to. Or not, whatever, fine.
That's what we're doing this week. There's been nothing posted. It's like a mystery in it.
It won't get done till midnight tonight, innit? Midnight or such and such.
Yep.
Did you get last week's done, Nick?
No. I know. I'm a lazy bastard.
So hard.
It's just because
this one's I found easy than last week's.
I only get so many days where Dez, my buddy Dez, is off his work. So every day that he's not at work, we're just gonna run Warzone, and then when he's back at work, I'm gonna run whatever. Bunny wants to know if Mo is going live after this. I would assume so.
Yeah, I'll probably go live for a bit. Yeah,
well,
do a couple of games or something.
I think if you need a crew, G is looking to do his challenges in Phasmo if he's got that downloaded in time.
About another half an hour, he said.
Well,
because he's on dial-up.
He's been downloading that for 4 days.
It's only 20 gig.
Right?
He needs to borrow your sheep more.
He does.
I'll
save them ready for you, mate. It's fine.
you need to sort your soundboard out as well, Mo.
Why? What's up?
You need some better ones on there.
Yeah, and cheaper.
Yeah, it was just like a try and get it done quick, you know. So I'll get some better ones on there. Yeah.
I'll not be back until tomorrow, I think.
The metal pipe one is highly recommended.
That bang one is the worst.
Oh, I hate the bangs. Bah! It's like, ah!
Fucking horrible. Because I play with my headset like really fucking loud now. Yeah. So and they're fucking
what, you play with your head?
During?
That's why I'm only from the fucking shoulders up.
That's a new kink.
I'd set up my second camera.
Oh God.
OnlyFans.
Knob off. All right, people. Thank you for tuning in. It's been a good giggle. Had a nice little expo recap in there and everything. And look forward to next week. When's the Friday show? Coming up.
On Friday.
It's not.
Not this Friday, the Friday after.
It's the Friday after, yes.
Yeah.
The 2nd of June. So, next week, Sunday show, everything normal, and then we will Sunday. We'll see you in the week, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thank you to our moderators, lovely people, making sure everyone's behaving in here, well, moderately. I can stop waving. I'm going to go around the room here. Jeez, I'm just doing my bit. CC Coils, don't forget, use a code Who Needs Underpants for 25% off coils. And Jaden's Juice, Shoutouts, multi-award winning. Got best dessert flavor, key lime cheesecake, and best fruit. Pop that cherry. So make sure you go check out those flavors and their whole line. 20% off using the code. What's your favorite cheese? Everything except for the Misfits line, which obviously goes to charity. That's my bit done. Thank you for the birthday well wishes and all that. And I'll pass it over to Jay.
Bye.
Mike 2.0.
Don't. Speaking of Mike, don't he look like Rummy Andy? He's sat there.
Get some pomegranate juice.
Pomegranate juice to
Pomegranate
attention like a
juice.
soldier on the front line.
He was throbbing.
Oh shit! Nah,
That was the funniest conversation I've ever heard.
good to be back.
Yeah.
Someone actually was counting earlier, and they said it was 35 weeks since I haven't been on the show.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. But yeah, I'm going to try and do as many of the shows as I possibly can. It was good to meet up over the expo. Mike, you're a dick. You didn't get there. But
Fucking hell.
Jeez, yeah. Hit him while he's down, why don't you?
no, diving. It's not a lot of slap pig. But anyway, yeah, it was good. Yeah, it's good to be back. We'll see how things go from here. And welcome to Jizz, the official full-time member.
Jizz.
Jizz.
Oh, what's his name? Jizz.
Jizz. I think Jizz.
Chris?
What?
Jizz.
Jizz.
Mate, there wasn't even a pause. Like, you didn't even look like you thought. It was like that was my name. It was so easy for you to say it. Like, is that what you call me when I'm not here?
But yeah, cheers, guys.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
Jizz.
Whoever's next, take it. Oh, fucking hell, Jizz, you'll go.
Yeah, thanks for having me on here. I do enjoy the show. It's a good laugh. It's always a good laugh. And I appreciate you asking me on permanently. Took you fucking time. But anyway. No, big love, people. Thank you to the spanners and chat. You are always awesome. Big love. And always remember, fuck shit and monkey tits, and I love the Queen. Bye.
Mike, bye. Yeah.
Cheers for watching. Cheers, mods. And cheers to the sponsors. Nice to see you back again, Jay. And it's good to have Jizzle fix it.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's what might cool your face down.
Oh no!
What?
Jizzle fix it.
Oh no!
Fuck my life.
Maybe this will make him wear sun cream.
Either that or
blindfolded.
it'll turn it into Pritt stick.
Oh my god!
And yeah, we'll see you all next week.
Fucking idiot, man.
Just need some pizza dough and some cheese. We already got the sauce right there. Whoa! Take us out.
Yes, thank you to all the viewers. Thank you to the mods. Thank you to the sponsors. Yes, indeed. Nice to have Jay back as well. And to Jizz the Grizzly Grizz for the Jizzly Grizz.
The Jizzly Grizz.
Welcome to the team, buddy. It's been a long time coming for sure.
But
yeah, check out my Twitch. I will be going live after this. Links in chat somewhere.
I'll post it again.
But yeah, that's all from me, and I will see you guys next week for another show. But yeah, I think that's about it.
Bye.
Feed the sand.
Piss flap.